This is the A58 Leeds Ripponden road. It's a single carriageway, 2 lanes, one in each direction, at this point controlled by a central double white line system, just coming into a 30-mile-an-hour area. Note the road surface, it's really quite poor, lots of potholes, and the surface is broken in many places. At this sort of speed, that's not usually a big issue, but you can be sure that that will be the same when you start to get out onto the rural areas and the speed starts to increase. So you just need to note that and be aware of it. Obviously on roads like this, it's important to keep your speed down. People aren't expecting motorcyclists to be going through here at high speed, and lots of collisions are caused where motorcyclists go faster than the other road users are expecting, and they'll often turn out in front of them, and then collisions occur. Obviously quite a lot going on here. There's junctions and driveways, both left and right, coming up to a set of traffic lights, and you can see it's quite an urban environment. Okay, moving away now from the traffic lights, and still in an urban environment. It's still a 30-mile-an-hour limit. It's a very long, straight section of road, which is quite enticing. You know, your thoughts would be to start increasing speed here, but again, people aren't expecting vehicles to be travelling at any great speed, simply because of the speed limits that are in place around this area. So it is important to stay disciplined and keep your speed down, because these sort of environments are very tricky and can pose a problem for you that you're just not expecting, and too much speed will give you a problem. So just keep your speed down, keep nice and safe, keep looking well ahead and scanning the road for all the people coming, all the vehicles coming left and right from you. Keep a good distance from any parked vehicles, always be aware of people opening doors on you. If you look at the central road marking, that's called a hazard line, longer than your central white line. Basically, it's just indicating to the road user that there are hazards all around, which is why it's in there. It's not restricting you to overtake or anything like that, but then you wouldn't be anticipating overtaking in this speed anyway. Coming up to a roundabout now, and then starting to head out into a more rural area, so we'll be anticipating the speed limit changing very shortly after this. See, he's building up his speed, and there's the speed limit change now. So again, the road nature has changed now. The road surface hasn't changed very much, is what we said earlier. The road surface is actually quite poor. He's building up speed. See the potholes there, he's coming, and there's still slurry and rubbish in the middle of the road. He's looking for a nice dry line there as he's going in the centre of the road, noting that back into a 30-mile-an-hour area. So again, you've got to be aware of that and bring your speed down nice and early in advance of it. This type of road environment in this area is typical. You're going from urban riding into short, long, straight sections of A-class roadway and build the speed up. But just remember, when you come back into the urban environment, to make sure you get your speed back down and stay safe.